Here we are, lounging comfortably in the barn.
And we thought we'd just talk a little bit about our calving season and everything that just happened with our final calving, Carnation.
So with Carnation's calving today, which is number 4, that brings us to the end of our calving season for 2021. It started with Daisy as number 1, which was not a good experience. It wasn't a good way to start the season for sure. She had some difficulties and we ended up losing the calf. It was stillborn. Daisy's doing okay, but it took a toll on her for sure.
And then we had the second calving, which was only about 3 days after Daisy, and was a wonderful difference. We had Rose, who gave birth to Sunflower out in the field, and it was, hey, I think we should check on Rose, how's she doing? Oh look, she had a calf.
It was definitely the win we needed at the time.
Yes, and I think it also boosted Daisy a little bit to have the calf
around. And then the third one was Buttercup, and she had her calf in the barn here. We thought she was getting close. And she came to the barn on her own. I think she just felt more safe in here. And that was a super fast calving. It was like water bag, what was it, half hour later, calf, half hour later, up in nurse. I mean, it was just super fast. I may be a little off on the times, but it happened super fast. And we had Dandelion out of Buttercup.
And then we had our 4th calf today.
Carnation gave us a little bit of a surprise today. Not too much of a surprise because we knew it was coming. Yesterday was her due date. Last year though, she was 6 days late. And today, she's only 1 day late.
Yeah. So. And because she was a little later, we thought it was going to be a bull calf. But guess what?
It's a heifer.
And we decided to name it after Stacy's favorite flower.
Arrowleaf balsam root, which is a mouthful.
So we're just going to call her Arrowleaf.
Arrowleaf.
And this is the story of what happened today. So like Stacy said, we were, kind of waiting. We had some friends visiting. We were out in the field doing some stuff.
So we saw her last around 3? 3:30.
And then close to 5, about 4:45, we're like, let's walk out and just check and see if she's doing anything. And our friend was like, hey, 1, 2, 3. There's 3 calves out there. And I think we were personally offended by Carnation that we didn't know that she had a calf. Like she was like, I'm just gonna sneak it in there. So we brought the calf back, we dipped the navel, Stacy milked Carnation, and we got 2 bottles of colostrum, about a gallon, in the calf. And now we have them pinned together, let them settle out, and wait for Carnation's placenta to pass. But she's being a good mama already, loving on the calf. So how does this year's calving compare to last year?
I would say, in general, calving season, even though we're tiny, is, it's stressful because you're always checking on the cows. Having been through it before last year, I think it was a little easier on us. A lot less sleepless nights, I think.
We did get a camera we put in the barn that you could check with your phone, so it made it a little bit easier.
That was a huge thing that we did after last year, was have the wireless camera in the barn.
And we also instituted the rule that you don't ever go to the barn without your phone or the radio.
Yes, so that way if something is happening, you can call your significant other without having to run all the way back to the house.
I feel like this year definitely, even though we had, the bump with Daisy at the beginning, this year went a lot better because we knew a little bit more what to expect. We had routines in place of what we were doing. Oh, Carnation's gonna stand up evidently and maybe pass her placenta,
She did.
which is good. And all of them pass their placentas too, so I feel like we had better routines and things.
We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back.
We'll take care of that. Well, we took care of that. You know, we don't really have a problem with the cows eating placenta. It's just because of the pen we have her in right now. There's some wood chips, and we just didn't want her to, you know, be crunching on wood chips.
Well, now she's licking on her baby. All is well. Overall, you know, having figured out things last year than having systems in place this year was definitely easier and less time consuming for us, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Glad it's over. Now we need to start thinking about breeding for next season.
Well, that's it for us tonight. We've had a full day. Calf is doing good. Mama's doing good.
We're doing good.
Are you trying to play Twister with your baby?